The Giving Tree. A long time ago, there was a big apple tree. A little boy loved to come and play with it every day. But as time went by, the boy grew up and stopped playing around the tree. One day, the boy returned. The tree asked him to play, but he said he was no longer a child and needed toys. The tree apologized for having no toys, suggesting he pick all its apples to sell. The boy picked the apples and left happily. He didn't return, which made the tree sad. Sometime later, the boy came back, and the tree was thrilled. It invited him to play again, but he said he needed a house for his family. The tree told him to cut its branches to build the house. The boy cut all branches and left happily. The tree was glad to see him pleased, but he never returned after that. Years later, on a hot summer day, the boy came back. The tree apologized, saying it had nothing left to offer. The boy replied he only needed a place to rest, as he was tired from all those years. The tree gladly let him sit and rest. The boy sat down, and the tree, filled with emotion, smiled with tears in its eyes.
The Little Match Girl. It was Christmas Eve. Snow was falling. A poor little girl walked in the cold, dark street. Her shoes were too big. One shoe was lost. The other was taken by a boy. She tried to sell matches all day, but no one bought any. She was hungry and tired. She sat in a corner. She curled up. She felt very cold. She lit a match. The flame was warm and bright. She saw a stove in front of her. But soon the match went out. The stove was gone. She was cold again. She lit another match. She saw a big table full of food. The roast goose looked so close to her. Then the match went out. The food was gone. She was alone again. She lit a third match. She saw a tall Christmas tree. It was full of lights and gifts. But the match went out. The tree was gone. She sat in the dark. A star fell from the sky. She remembered her grandma's words. A soul goes to God when a star falls. She lit all her matches. In the light, her grandma appeared. Her arms were open wide. The little girl smiled. She ran into her grandma's arms. They were happy together in the light. The next morning, people found her. She was still in the corner. Her face had a gentle smile. Moral: love and care are warmer than fire. Every child needs kindness and hope.
One day, a little mouse fell into a jar. There was lots of rice in the jar. The mouse was very happy. It ate and ate every day. It thought, I have so much rice. I don't need to go out. Day by day, the rice in the jar became less and less. The mouse grew fatter and fatter. When the rice was gone, the mouse wanted to jump out, but it was too fat. It couldn't jump high. Now, the mouse is in big trouble. It may be killed by the owner or starved to death. This story tells us, don't be greedy for small benefits. Resist temptation, or you will get into big trouble.
The Ugly Duckling. It was a beautiful summer. The sun was hot, the wheat was gold. Near an old house, a mother duck sat on her eggs. One by one, the eggs opened. Crack, crack. Peep, peep, said the small ducks. They were yellow and cute, but one egg was big. It did not open. The mother duck waited. Finally, the big egg opened. Out came a big grey bird. He was not yellow. He's ugly, said the other ducks. The poor duckling was very sad. No one played with him. His brothers and sisters laughed at him. The chickens pecked him. The dog barked at him. I am so ugly and lonely, he thought. He ran away to the forest. Autumn came. The leaves turned yellow and brown. The wind blew hard. The duckling was cold. Then winter came. It snowed. The water turned to ice. The duckling had no home. He hid in the grass. He was hungry and afraid. It was a hard winter. But spring came again. The sun was warm. The birds sang. The duckling walked to the river. He saw 3 beautiful white birds. They were swans. They had long necks and strong wings. I wish I was beautiful like them, thought the duckling. He swam to them. He looked down at the water. He saw his reflection. He was surprised. He was not grey. He was not ugly. He was white. He was big. He was a swan. The other swans welcomed him. You are the most beautiful swan, they said. The ugly duckling was very happy. He spread his wings and flew into the sky.